Okay, it's time to start the benchmark data task. And so what I have ready to go is my benchmark worksheet where I'm going to record my numbers before I enter them onto the spreadsheet. And I also have my attendance template ready to go, and my roster somewhere for fall 1 because I've already completed summer. Okay, so the first question is count the total number of students that were served during this session. All the people that were placed in my class. Okay, so I'm going to look at my roster and see how many people were actually placed at the beginning of the session. And Steve was nice enough to put this on a worksheet for me. So all I have to do is kind of scroll down, and as I'm scrolling down, there's a count down here on the right hand corner. I could actually count it myself, but since it does it for me, I just put the number in there, 28. So there were 28 people placed in my class in fall 1. So I'm going to go back to my worksheet and I'm going to put 28 in here. And then I need to find out how many people were enrolled during the session. So anybody who has 12 or more hours during the session. All right, so that means I need to look at my attendance. And my attendance I do have open somewhere. Let's see. And minimize this. Now, if I wasn't doing everything on the screen, I would have that worksheet printed out, so I wouldn't have to keep going back and forth. But here I am. Okay, so fall 1 started in September. So I'm going to look at my attendance just for September. And I can see who has hours. This session, so far I have 1, 2, 3 people in September. October, I guess I should be looking over here since I have September and October. And I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people have cumulative hours up to October, which is when the session ended. So I'm going to go back to my worksheet and I'm going to say 14 enrolled. Okay, the next question is average hours, but we don't have to do this right now, so I'm going to skip that one. And so now I need to see who is post-tested, and that means I'm going to have to go back to my attendance, but I need to look at the testing data. Okay, so here I am on my testing data tab, and it looks like we have post-tests for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one was December, so that was later. 9, 10, 11 as of the end of October. All right, so I'm going back to my benchmark sheet. And I'm going to say 10 for post-tested. Okay, now who had an EFL gain? That's going to be a little tricky because I'm going to need to actually look at the test data for that. So let me go back to here and see. I did analyze that data looking at my NRS EFL chart. So I put that in here already. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people who have a gain so far. Okay, back to my benchmark sheet. And who had an EFL gain? That was 8. All right, point gains. Again, I have to look at the test scores themselves to figure that out. And I need, whoops, wrong spreadsheet. I'm going to go back to where I've already figured that out, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nope, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, nope, wait a minute, I gotta go back to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, not counting that one yet because that was December. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 people had point gains since the beginning. So go back to my instructions chart. And I'm going to put 9 in there. So always like to see that. There's usually more people with point gain than EFL gains. Okay. And then the next section is going to be on goals. I'm going to take a little bit of a break to get my papers in order.